Dear God, I'm sorry about everything. I'm sorry about any time that I've lost sight of Michael. I've sinned. I hurt Katie. Oh, I mean, she knows I would never hurt her, but, she has thin skin. And I love her. She knows that. So it sounds so bad. And it doesn't matter what I do. I mean, it does matter for me, but here it's been established. It's an everlasting. And I get Michael. Because he's actually there. Whatever Michael means, I'm going to look that up next. Let's see. Oh, and I'm about this. I don't know if it's sin or not, but I feel like it's going to help Katie Cakes get through her. I'm going to be confessing again. I'm doing it for her because I love her. And you own it. It's that doubt that pops in, and Michael grabs it and just, but not up to the throne. He just fucking boom right back downstairs. Michael can do anything. Michael's the coolest angel. He's God's favorite angel. He's like the Tom Thumb to King Arthur. And what's funny is, a minute, 10 minutes ago, a woman was walking down the street here, and she dropped her phone, but had her headphones in, or was talking to someone, so she didn't hear it drop, and she kept walking all this way. It's right over there. That's right. And I heard a clack as I was standing here. I hear a clack, I look over, I see this woman walking, but she just keeps walking because she had headphones in. She was on the phone with someone, but she had Bluetooth, so her phone's here, and then she walks all the way, crosses the street, and then no, she doesn't cross the street, she's here. And then when she's there, I say, excuse me. And she's like, and I say, here's your phone. She's like, oh my God, I dropped it. Something like that. Or she was crossing. I don't know I don't remember that detail, but that'll be judged at the end of time. Noon Eastern time on July 20th. Or should it be 7:30? 30. Yeah. Because you'll have 10 days of tribulation again from the 20th through the 30th. So on July 30th of 30:30, unless it's July 20th of 30:30, but either way at noon Eastern time, I'm going to just figure out, I'll confirm that in an official announcement. But let's say July 30th of 30:30 at noon Eastern time, the simulation will end. There's a meteorite is going to hit the planet, and then everything will implode. And then God's going to reset the simulation. Before he does, we are going to judge all the actual footage of what happened. It's on his end, and then, in heaven, and judge it against our testimony, like what I just explained to you, but I wasn't sure which side of the street she was on earth. But see, now that I'm in heaven and I know that that's going to happen, I'm in Eden on earth here. Anyway. What else? Oh yeah, and then if you imagine what's happening here on camera, like this, if I close one of my eyes, it's dark. Well, there's something happening in heaven there, and there's something happening on earth here, in this reality. And they're intertwined, and I get Michael holding a rope on each side, or on one side, and I hold it on the other with my thinking, as my last name means to think. And, anytime I have a doubt in my mind, I think of Michael grabbing that serpent and just plowing his ass. Boom! Right back down. Michael come through my body, and then boom. Anytime a doubt flashes through my mind, that's how Michael helps me move forward. But I have to keep confessing, or else that rope gets cut and he flutters away until I confess again. But now that I've had my second major spiritual experience. Michael and I, on behalf of God in an eternal, everlasting covenant. That bird right above, I don't know if you can see it. It's already been built here at Wabash. Katie got some bruises, scrapes on her. I confessed that in front of the guys. Said I'm sorry, and I said you can't stay here unless I'm here because you can't stay here if I'm not here because you would hurt her way worse. Her ex-husband was trying to kill her. Not that I think about that because that breaks a commandment. And I had an intimate experience in terms of an emotional connection when Katie was the placeholder for Natasha, when I needed to see a love of someone I could completely trust. And my pact is to do better. Not necessarily with Katie, but I'm going to try with Katie and anything else with the world. So that's my penance there. And I'm going to keep doing better. And Michael's going to help me. God's the King of Kings. I'm the Angel King. He gave me that term. How dope is that? Thanks God. Never would have thought of that one. All the stuff that I lay out is their divine decisions. They're not mine. I'm just tracking them like moves on a chessboard, like the history of a chess match. Each move, sequence by sequence. I'm one who follows brilliant thinking as my name. He's the brilliant thinking. He's the only brilliant thinking. And he's introducing this to the world. This is awesome. And Michael helps me stay balanced.